So a lot of people obviously are talking about a couple of players in college basketball. Like a lot of it is coming down to the AZ FUD, South Carolina and UConn fans that despise each other, and it's a lot of these type of things. But I have to say that Aaliyah Chavez is looking like one of the more fun players, and like it's. For me, look, Oklahoma are good, by the way. Like, Oklahoma's not like going to a franchise try carry them. It's not like they weren't the only team to give UConn any sort of a real challenge last year. They were the only team that had UConn like on the ropes, and they add in Aaliyah Chavez. But the way she's been playing this year, averaging 20 points per game, she's been one of the best players in college basketball as a freshman. She's had 33 and 29 points in two really close games, an OT win against NC State and a win against FSU that was probably a bit too close to comfort. 33 or 29, 33 minutes, and then 33 in this game. And you might be saying, oh, her field goal percentage isn't the greatest. And yeah, I agree with that. Her field goal percentage isn't the greatest. She's shooting 40% from the field and 34% from three, but they're very comparable numbers to 40% from field, 36% from three. They're very comparable. Like that effective field goal percentage is basically the same as freshman Juju Watkins. And she's taken less shots. She's probably taken less shots than freshman Juju Watkins. Like Aaliyah Chavez is like, she's the real deal. Like I think a lot of people were going, oh, she's overrated because she demanded so much money from Oklahoma. No, go get your bag. Like, go get the bag. Like she is really, really good. And that's an offensive rebound start, like right there to start off the game early enough. And also one thing I do want to point out, this is for me still the most mental thing about this Oklahoma team. And I'm going to post a TikTok about it. And by the way, if you guys haven't been following, please follow the Mick Hoops TikTok. We've only got 19 followers. Mick Talks Hoops TikTok, lads. We're averaging like 1,000 viewers a TikTok. We've got 19 followers. If you guys are interested, I will be doing a breakdown on this whole thing, and I'll be doing a lot of shorter content. But this team has an actual rotation player from Cavan in Ireland. A rotational player from Cavan. I know her points per game aren't great, but like she's from Cavan. And not like, moved to America when she was a kid. No, she moved to Ireland from Ireland last year. I'm pretty sure her plan was to do the same course in the same college that I was like, I'm pretty sure her plan was to be a PE teacher. Like, and then suddenly in 12 months, it's from like playing for East Cavan Eagles and planning on being a PE teacher to playing for Oklahoma. Like that is still one of the craziest things I think I've ever seen. But anyway, yeah, let's look at this. Like that's a really, really good pass here from Aaliyah Chavez. Like she drives in, gets herself out of bounds, has enough body control and the vision to throw that pass. Has a turnover for 95% of NCAA Division I players. 2 dribble pull up into the midi. And like again, she is just a hooper. She is just a hooper. Like these baskets that she's scoring, she's not the quickest, but she is able to change direction well. She's strong. She can pass the ball pretty well, and she can just create her own shot from pretty much anywhere. Like that is, she Nash dribbled there, stayed in control. She could have passed. She could have taken the layup. She realistically could have done anything there. It's a really nice pull up from Aaliyah Chavez there. She's attacking downhill. They're trying to pick her up. Let me just put up a crazy shot. Should have been an and one. Again, they're down by 8 points here, and she shoots a double sidestep hesitation long two. Should have been a three, but like, it's one of those things where she is a ballsy player. For lack of a better way of describing it, like she will shoot anything. And again, down 8, sidestep, wing 3 to make it a 5-point game. Like for a freshman to be playing with this type of confidence, and that pull up 3 down 7 with 6 minutes to go, like these are the shots where you're just like, you have to have a certain mentality to be taking these shots, especially on a team like Oklahoma. Like that is, I'm just putting it out there. Like this is a pro move. If a player did this in the WNBA, we'd be like, oh shit. Like just the footwork. It's not even that it went in. It's the body control to step like this. This isn't fucking shit you'll see NBA players do. Like, this is a pro level move. Like that type of footwork going in for the layup. Like, not that you can't teach it, but there aren't that many players. Like, again, downhill straight off that off-footed layup. Like, her body control, her ability to go downhill, her ability to shoot the pull-up, she can shoot the three. And we'll see as time goes on if it turns out that, like, let's just say she ends up being one of these, like, absolutely transcendent college players. But it looks like she could be. It looks like she could be. Like, it genuinely looks like she could be. So, yeah, for me, it's a really interesting one to look at, because I feel like Aaliyah Chavez is somebody that not a lot of people are talking about. And I think a lot of people are kind of sleeping on a player that's, in my opinion, one of the best players in college basketball this year as a freshman, because she got into foul trouble against UCLA, basically. And she was all right against UCLA. Unfortunately, she'd be one and done. If there was one and done, she'd be one and done. Texas point guards doing its actual competition. Let me know if she's against the top 3 team. Texas point guard's a senior. Rory Harmon's a senior. Like, no, if, like, not only is Rory Harmon a senior, Rory Harmon's a super senior. Like, I'm sorry if we're basically saying, oh, she's no Rory Harmon for a 19-year-old versus super senior, or a freshman versus super senior, then I'm sorry. Like, that's not an actual argument point. I know people like to say that, but it's not an argument point. She's a cool person. Me and my daughter met her. Good to see, but she's insanely good. She is insanely good. Is the best women's basketball player I've ever seen? I don't think so. I don't think she's... I don't know if she'll be Sabrina Ionescu. She's definitely not one of the best 2 guards we've seen in the last 5 or 6 years. She's no Caitlin or Paige. But, like, this team literally, Oklahoma are so fun to watch with how much they run. She's settling in. Hater's been real silent recently. Shout out Emma, by the way. But yeah, it is a case where, look, Oklahoma maybe aren't the best team in the nation. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Like, they lost pretty badly to UCLA, who are pretty good. But, like, when do they play? Oklahoma State's their next game is a ranked team. Ole Miss maybe aren't as good as maybe they are the 9th best team in the nation. Maybe they are. I'd be interested to see how they're going to get on when they get into SEC play. I assume, yeah, they're in the SEC. When they get into SEC play, it becomes really interesting, because you've got LSU, who are they still getting beaten? No, they're winning. Shit. What's Full Wiley been doing? Like, they were down 14-1 and Full Wiley just took over. She came in off the bench at 8 points. She basically got him back into it. But Duke actually may be showing up for once. But yeah, look, Aaliyah Chavez, unbelievable. Such a fun player to watch. And if you haven't been watching Aaliyah Chavez and you're interested in watching women's college basketball, she's one of her, Malaysia, like, players that I would go out of my way to watch are her, Malaysia, Full Wiley. If you just like good basketball, UConn. It's just the problem is LSU don't really play anybody good. Once it gets into conference play, it really picks up. I don't like, look, Iowa are kind of fun to watch, I guess, just because it's Iowa. I don't even know where does Keone McMillan gone this year. I have no idea. Either way, look, Aaliyah Chavez, hooper, absolute hooper. I'll see you guys.